9/21 of
September 21st?
of 21. Yes.
Okay, all right.
9/21. Yeah, that makes sense because that's a Tuesday. Okay. Yeah, is that it right there? Let's see.
The strangest, weirdest thing that ever happened to me.
Let's see, is it? Yeah, is it? I got it, because I have all these files here. They were coming off. Oh, this is probably the upside down one right here. Because I remember I had to rotate it for it. No, that's not it. I'll find it.
Well, well, what time? Okay.
That's it right there. So let me, that's it. Let me just,
Afternoon, you got all the what in the world?
yeah, so let me just, that's the file right there. Let me download it to the app, on my app. And then,
Can you email that to me?
yeah, I'm gonna email it to you right now, yeah.
Perfect. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I never found that.
Oh
You
shoot,
didn't tell me.
there's that Naomi.
Yeah, I know, yeah, I'm gonna keep that up here, yeah. Yeah.
I think my email's on there, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. So I'm gonna do it.
Awesome.
But I'm gonna rotate it for you, cause I had to quick turn the, man, it's got.
34-5 Central, I'm back in. Clear 34-5.
How old's this building?
This is 73, this hallway is 1973, but,
Central 1432, status check. We're secure around the point. Clear.
but the building's 1880s or something. Okay, so,
Oh, I see. Huh.
yeah, you
cool.
can hear him talking, so, let me send it right here, save. I wish I had got him on film, man. You can hear him say something all afternoon. I know what you do all afternoon. And then Maritza said,
He said something about in the afternoon or something.
he says, okay, I'll just send, but you can hear his voice in there, but that should definitely prove an interaction.
Sure. Well, I was the one driving around that
Yeah,
that
yeah.
saw like either right before or right after.
Yeah.
Central 391, can you copy a stop? It'll be East Michigan Courier.
So this used to be the exterior wall, the front
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
business.
Yeah, that was the main entrance right there. See that they painted that white, but then my dad had that painted white, but that was the exterior brick right there.
Light blue Chrysler Sebring.
Oh, cool.
Expired 2021. Clear 39.
Oh, so that's too big. All right, so let me.
Do you want me to bring you thumb drive?
Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I got it. Let me just somehow fix. It's only 18 seconds. I don't know why it's not letting me. Let me try to just text it to you. Can I try to do that and just see what happens?
No, because then that will put my phone into question.
Okay, let me just save it to my phone here. Let me just save the phone. It just said it was like, I don't know why it just said it was too long. It's only an 18-second clip, you know?
Maybe the resolution is so great that.
Yeah, let me just go. Now let me try to email one more time. Let me just go this way to.
Because they've got to be shareable, right?
Oh yeah, I do it all the time. Yeah.
I wonder what the. So is your mom still on the deed?
Yeah, she's still unfortunately, yeah, but it doesn't make any difference. She won't sign off on the business, but like Mike Brooks, my lawyer, says she can have this J. Gilbert Purse Funeral Home till the end of time because we started that new one, the Purse Martinez, a new LLC on this property, and then we applied for a new license with the state of Michigan, and then they approved our paperwork and everything, and they were just going to come and do a walkthrough on July 20th. But my mom, that's another thing. What's his name? One of your officers, he saw where my brother was like into my personal email. I can't remember that one gentleman's name. He came over on Sunday when Chris and I were here. But my mom and brother were into my own Gmail, and then they knew everything I was doing, and then they called the bank and filed, I think, did they try to do embezzlement with the police down there or something?
Yeah, they were told this is all civil stuff.
Exactly, but the bank took my money and never $100,000, and we're screwed on that, you know. And then they came in and took another $150,000 in checks here. Yeah, I know all that stuff is embezzled, but the only way they knew what bank and bank account, and then they knew the state board was coming down. Basically, it was like a victory lap. They were just going to walk through, make sure my embalming room is clean, make sure I had 50 people seating and hot and cold run. It's a simple checklist, you know, like
Right.
passing the regular driver's license. And then my mom called the state board up and leaned on them and said that she still owns this business. But I took my license from the J. Gilbert Purse Funeral Home. It's splitting hairs, but I took it and moved it over to the Purse Martinez with that application. And they approved it. And we got a new federal employment number, a new corporation company filing, corporate papers, new FEIN, a new medical waste. We got all the stuff Chris and I did. And then, I don't know, the state board got scared of my mom or something, and now we're like in limbo. And then my brother filed a complaint saying that I'm running two businesses off the same property, which is illegal, which it is. You can't. And so now my livelihood's in jeopardy. And I think that's why Sam went over because Sam's working for my brother and Adrian, and that's why they're just trying to pile on me and make trouble for me. You know, it's vindictiveness. And the day after my brother got served with that PPO is he wrote that complaint up, you know. We were running two licenses, so I'll just put Crosswick here.
Chris.
So it's just, they're doing like Crosswick stuff to me is what they're doing. You
Right.
know? So C attached. And then you guys probably have experts that can, like, you have experts that can probably get that video and then I don't know why it doesn't. It just doesn't. It wants me to edit it or something. I just. It's only 18 seconds. That's why I don't understand. That's a short clip.
Is there a way?
I can upload it to YouTube, I think, and so you guys can look at. I don't know why it won't see right here. It is okay. I'm hitting attach. And then see all, and that's the video right there, that 18 seconds, but it wants me to, oh, let me just see what happens. It might do it all, okay. Oh, there it goes, it's gonna be fine.
All right.
Oh, wait, while the attachment finishes. But you can hear his voice in the background, he says the word afternoon, but, what happened, I know he said that I know what you do all afternoon, Maritza, like he knew that her kids get off the bus or something like that. I don't, the way, me as a guy hearing that to a girl, yeah,
Yes.
so it was like, yeah, that was wrong, you know what I mean, like what he said. It was like he knew, because he said, I know everything about you, I know your name. Well, she goes, how do I know your name? And she goes, no, he said, Maritza goes, how do you know my name? Because I didn't even really know that guy, really.
Right.
And he'd been living there 3 years. That shows you how much interaction. And like only 2 or 3 times he was walking his dog, and I just like kind of just head nodded to him when he's mowing his lawn. I mean, when I was mowing lawn, he had headphones on, so.
Right.
You know, I mean, it was just like, you know how you just kind of acknowledge somebody. It was
Right.
just friendly type thing.
And you don't want to, being a business owner, operator, you don't want problems in your neighborhood with neighbors.
No. Yeah, so that probably went through then, and I don't think it came back. So he, Yeah, so he said, I know everything, and then he said, I know what you do in the afternoon or something like that. And then you could hear like me talking to Marissa, did you hear what he said or what? Or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I don't, then you can hear his voice, and then Marissa just yells, peace out or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he apparently moved to Petoskey,
Uh-huh.
so he's out of here. He says he swears he's suing the police department, so we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if he's successful in that or not.
It's just a waste of time. It's a nuisance.
Right. That's the way I feel. Who knows? Who knows what? I mean, usually, even
So
if
you guys are going through like depositions or something like that?
no,
right now?
he hasn't even found an attorney to take
Oh,
the case.
okay. You guys are just being prepared or something.
Well, he called the chief to let him know that. Like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
you know how many times I've been threatened to be
Sued.
sued and lose my
Yeah.
job? I mean,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I used to work for Adrian, and I had go
Uh-huh.
rounds with your brother
Uh-huh.
when he was dating Roxy.
Yeah, that was like bull crap. Yeah.
Roxy.
Yeah.
Way back then.
Yeah.
How many times over the years I've been threatened
Yeah.
with this, that, and the other? I've never even been named in a lawsuit, ever.
Yeah.
I've been doing this 20 years.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I feel for you guys, especially those domestic situations and stuff.
I mean, all of it is just, I'm so glad we have the body cameras. I was just talking
Yeah.
to the chief today, like, if I say something unprofessional or stupid, I've got no problem owning it, but
Yeah.
especially when I worked in Adrian, the completely fabricated
False allegations.
allegations,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
how do you defend yourself against it? Like, no, it didn't happen. But when the same type of people make the same allegation, you start to kind of wonder.
Central 39-1.
Like one person said that we stole $20. We had
Yeah.
$1,800 of his drug money in our hands,
Uh-huh.
and we stole $20. Like, what?
Yeah, I get that. I remember when I was young, just starting out, people like say that we were rough with like a body coming out of a house. I remember one, like, they said we like broke the doorway, but this guy was like 450 pounds and actually was like an Adrian police officer. It was over by Sunnyside Cafe, but yeah, and then the family didn't even have stairs coming out, so you have to drop down from the front porch down to the ground or something, and thank God the sheriff, I think it was a sheriff or Adrian police stayed behind to help my brother and I, because the guy passed away on the floor, but yeah, you know, they said we were like rough or something, and like nailed the, you know, like rammed the body into the door jamb and caused vandalism in the house. Yeah, but there's no way we did that, you know what I mean?
Right.
But then my dad, you know, he always wanders or something, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just,
1432
you know,
status check.
working with the public and then in tight situations or tense situations, yeah.
Yeah, I love, I was the biggest worrywart about the body camera, and then I
Yeah.
found out real quick
Yeah,
that that's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
yeah, it protects you. Yeah.
Because I only have to worry about what I do, and I'm not perfect. I lose
Yeah.
my cool, and I'll say
Yeah.
something that's unprofessional and
Yeah,
potentially could get me a write-up
Yeah.
or something like that, but so what? But I don't have to, I don't use excessive force.
uh-huh,
I don't steal nothing. I don't plant evidence. I don't do
Yeah.
all these things that I've been accused of,
yeah.
which are actually crimes too.
Yeah. Yeah, I read an O.J. Simpson book. Like they always said that Furman planted that glove, but there's no way he did
Yeah.
that because in California, I don't know, probably Michigan, if you get caught doing that, you get the death penalty. If it's like a murder case and you plant evidence to try to frame somebody, you get the punishment.
And why would he?
Yeah, why would he? Yeah. Yeah, he was running back there and hit that air conditioner and dropped, you know, or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
any rational person that knows anything about that case thinks that he
Was
didn't
innocent.
do it.
Yeah, didn't do it. Yeah.
And the fact that they had him put that glove on,
Yeah.
you could give me any size glove you want,
Yeah. Make sure that you do
and
the
I can
acting
make sure
job.
my
Yeah.
hand doesn't fit
Go
in
on
it.
there, yeah.
But, well, I appreciate
Yeah,
your
if you
time,
need any more
Barry.
help or anything, or if I think of something, but yeah, those couple times that was annoying when we ran up that maiden lane there in front of his house, and he did like it was like this, like on his. I mean, you don't need to hear that like at 7 in the
Right.
morning when it's dark out, you know, but that's just weird.
It's just
you
to
know?
let you know I'm watching.
Yeah, I'm watching.
I
Yeah.
I know your schedule. I
Yeah,
see
I know,
you.
and then he would do, yeah, see how your car's parked right there? So we'd be coming up the street, and as soon as we get like almost like side by side or just right in front of him, he'd hit his probably key fob in his house, and it'd go beep beep, and then the headlights would go on us or whatever. Yeah, it's just like playing little kiddie games or something like that.
Well,
yeah.
hopefully he's.
Yeah, I never had any issues with the guy. I don't know why he just like seemed to focus in on me or something, maybe over them pictures, but I didn't even, he wasn't even on my radar or nothing.
He came out of nowhere, and
Yeah.
I tried to talk to him when I arrested him. I tried to ask him, like, hey, listen, I'm not trying to patronize you or anything.
Yeah.
Like, do you have like any mental health issues going on that we can help you with? And
Yeah.
he scoffed at that and said no. And I said, okay, same topic. Is there any medications that you're having a hard
Yeah.
that maybe you need that you
Yeah.
have no longer have access to that we could help with? And he said no. And I said, very well. I said, that's, if there was something we could help you with, we certainly could would do that. But that's the narrative, is it's everyone else and not him.
Yeah,
It's you, it's Maritza, it's his ex-wife,
yeah.
it's me, it's Sergeant Wright,
Yeah.
it's
But I don't know what happened, but see that yellow house right there? His name's Cal Danforth. And that must have been 2 summers ago or 3 summers ago, but he said that Crosswick or somebody from that house ran over to his front yard and asked him to call 911 or something for him. And then there was did somebody get carted out of an ambulance there? He said somebody got like in a fight or something. Or
there was a fight.
And he said something just, he had a bad vibe and something wasn't right over there at that house or something.
There was a fight involving his stepdaughter's father and him.
Okay.
But nobody wanted to prosecute or anything like that.
Uh-huh. Because they said he got carted out in an ambulance, somebody did or something. I don't know.
Right. Well, you know, I told Maritza and Mr. Crosswick and I talked briefly about it. I said it's just a matter of time. If he's doing this type of stuff,
Yeah, it'll escalate eventually. Yeah.
somebody's going to have a brother
Yeah.
or a husband or a male friend
Yeah.
that's going to decide, like, I don't care if I go to jail.
Yeah.
If Maritza was my wife and
Yeah.
I were like a contractor,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter to me if I go to jail.
Yeah.
As long as I can get bailed out so I can go to work.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
you know, I don't. He made veiled threats towards me. He said that he had to get out of Tecumseh. And then with a smirk, he said he heard Raisin Township's nice. Well, I live in Raisin Township.
Yeah.
And you can find that out with a simple Google search, just like I could with anybody. And
He's got too much time on his hands or something. Yeah, he doesn't work or something.
Yeah.
That's his problem.
yeah, I just let the chief know
Yeah.
I can make one guarantee: if he goes there, it will not last.
Yeah.
I can't guarantee that I
Yeah.
will be employable
Yeah.
or that I won't be sitting at Lenawee County Jail, but I can
Yeah, he's
guarantee
not-
that
he's not
that
there.
it's not. You're not going to play around with my wife or my home where my kid lives. Like, that's not going to play.
Then the thing is, he probably came out pretty good because he bought that house for what, 70,000 and sold it for like 110 or 120 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in 3 years, 4 years. So he came out good. I don't know why he'd be all upset about everything.
I don't.
He should just like leave town and just start a new leaf or something.
He
Leave this
created this entire thing, and I
Yeah.
tried to explain it to him the day I arrested him. I'm like, hey, you know, you think that we're out to get you? Like, you're getting arrested because of what Maritza told me.
Yeah.
You're going to be arrested on this other case based on what your ex-wife told Sergeant Wright.
Yeah.
We're merely the messenger.
Yeah.
We took people's statements, what
Yeah.
they said, and gave it to the prosecutor.
Yeah.
It's your fault. It's not the police.
Yeah.
Because he rolled a stop sign right in front of me one day.
Uh-huh.
And I said, I said, I thought about it, but I knew it was you, and I figured
Yeah, just let it go.
I'm gonna let it go so it doesn't look
Yeah.
bad. But he did it right in front of me. He damn near hit my patrol car,
Oh man.
making a quick rolling right turn as I was cruising the
Yeah.
opposite direction, where I didn't have a stop sign. And
See, I couldn't understand. One day we saw you that day. He was over there filming you, like at Perky Pantry or something. You guys had a tow truck, and what the?
Yeah,
He's just asking for trouble.
well, his narrative is that we harass him and he's scared of us. Yet,
Why you like? Yeah, It's just like Sam coming in here. He's the one that's like engaging you guys or something like
right?
that.
Yeah. If you were scared of us and
Yeah.
us framing you, and
Mhm.
and would you be in our parking lot filming the police car?
Yeah, I'm like,
Because
oh
he
my
would
God.
walk around with his camera filming the inside of the police cars.
Man, he's just. Ritz and I said he's asking for trouble doing that.
Like,
Yeah.
just I tried to. I don't know how many different occasions I tried to explain to him,
Yeah.
we are not out to get you.
Yeah.
Um,
Because you guys just want to have a quiet shift and go home or something like that, probably.
right.
Yeah.
And I don't want him messing with people to try and get at us.
Yeah.
Like, what did you get out of this? You got 2 PPOs on you, plus you got arrested twice for stalking.
Yeah.
Like, what on earth are you? All because like he's the smartest guy in the room, and he's always right.
Yeah.
So it's a extreme narcissism for a personality. You don't need to be a psychologist or a psychiatrist to know that you're dealing with like the tip of the spear when it comes to narcissism, and that's
Yeah.
why
They
we
got
are
that
where we
big
are.
ego, and then they're probably jealous or something too. I don't know.
And then guys like me and you, we just want to go about our
Yeah,
day.
and then the
and-
thing it is like, you just want peace and quiet and a good
Right.
night's sleep and everything. And that kind of, I'll tell you this, that kind of pissed me off about that crossway, because Maritza and I had to change our running routes, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because we had our own route
I
that we
know.
loved, and then
If-
that just like, it felt like you got violated in your own hometown or something, yeah. Then everybody's asking you, how come we don't see you running no more? What, you guys quit? I was like, no, we had to change our route, you know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, it bothered me.
Yeah.
I'm the one who told Maritza, like, you can't just stop running altogether. You're just gonna have to find a different route.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
we did, yeah.
But keep, because I know how it is. I get obsessive, whether it was cycling, then it was weight training, now it's golf. Where every
Yeah.
chance I get, that's
Yeah.
what I'm doing. Like, that's
Yeah.
just my escape and
Yeah.
something I like to do.
Yeah.
And I knew when she told me that she had like stopped running, that's when it really started to bug me.
Yeah, she
It's like,
took about a 3, 4, 5 day hiatus, and then she said she couldn't. Even with my brother, I mean, it's like you get indigestion, you get a headache,
Yep.
and it just messes with you, and then you start skipping workouts and everything like that. Because usually I run in the morning, and then like every other day I'll lift some weights upstairs. But yeah, like this whole month of July with my brother, my mom, and all this stuff going on, it's like I skipped lifting and stuff like that.
Right.
And then it's like a snowball effect. Then you start feeling worse, and then but that indigestion and your heart rate and it's your stress, yeah, and you don't need it, yeah. Like I was telling Liz, I was like in January, I was like in great shape, around 100 miles a week, getting ready for a marathon, and then my life just like turns around. You know what I mean?
yep. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but you know this then. You've never worked out or ran and regretted it.
Yeah, never, no.
No matter how tired you are or
Yeah.
whatever, once that's done, you
Yeah.
feel so much better.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And
Even
whatever
when-
was bothering you before is
even like I told
a
Maritza,
third
like,
of the problem.
like 15, 30 minutes in, you feel good.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, maybe with the turmoil with the businesses, maybe it's time you look at cameras.
Yeah, I want to get those, but I have no money. That lawyer just sent me a bill for a $7,500 retainer, and Radance want $40,000 to upgrade the electric, and I've had $250,000 taken from me, and I'm like, I got to get cameras, but I'm like hurting right now financially. and we had like $1 million in cash we were sitting on. We had $250,000 in a key bank account, $250,000 in Old National, and then we had $500,000 in pre-need that Kristen is the one that found that my mom had just been lazy and not redeemed the money. The people giving us the money, we'd done the funerals. All my mom, it was going back, what, 10 years almost? You can almost get in trouble for not redeeming those things in. So then my mom's always told me there's no money, no nothing, and everything. And then she took all that money and closed those accounts out, told me to get new accounts. So we put all the new money we were making in that new account, and then they called Huntington Bank and filed embezzlement charges and locked that money down. And those lawyers and everything are just, they move like snails, you know what I mean? So I want to just cry. I just want to go home and cry every day upstairs and just cry, you know?
No.
And pray, yeah. Now I got Sam like trying to cause trouble for me. I mean, this is just retaliation for like, you know, not using him here anymore, and then just, and he shouldn't have been looking through my, why'd he even come over that day, you know what I mean? And come in and go through my file cabinet now, in my drawers, you know? That's like crazy. And then I'm the one that's gonna get in trouble or something? That's ridiculous.
Maybe not. My gut tells me no, but
Yeah.
like I said, like
Yeah, you
I'm
never
just.
know. But see, it's all because I've got that 3-year protection. Then he was over there trying to like ask Maritza if Julio was a citizen. You know, that day that billboard went up out on Occidental, and he's all trying to like find information out and just cause trouble. And then he like totaled my van, and then he didn't fix it the way I wanted it.
What's in it for him? Are they trying? You think they're trying to pay him, or?
I don't know. My brother and them and my mom. See, like, I don't know. It's just a lot of drama around here, and a lot of like people are loyal. I don't know.
Him and your mom go way back. We're talking 30, 40 years back.
So my mom and
that's
it's
where
just they're like trying to be vindictive and trying to trip you up or whatever. I don't know.
But they don't understand it's the families that are getting hurt, the community.
Yeah, the community. Yeah,
They're the ones that are getting
it's hard to like serve somebody, you know, like. And then you
Right.
got your own little drama going on in the background, and you got to focus on helping somebody through their difficult time, and then you're going through a difficult time
Right.
too. It's hard.
Yeah.
And then you got I've never had financial troubles in my life, and then you got all this. It's just worse. This Radon just told me it's going to cost me $40,000 to update all the electrical in this building, and I knew this day was coming. You know what I mean? And my mom wouldn't spend the money. And then Rod Carter gave us a bid to put for $7,000 to put all cameras and hardwire everything around here. Oh, that's too much money, not enough money. You know, I don't know. It's just. I'm just had it, you know. My dad disinherited me. It's like, I don't know why I'm not going to quit because I'm not going to give them the satisfaction of laughing at me or something, you know.
Keep pushing forward.
And all my mom has to do is just sign off on that business, you know, and all these troubles would go away.
Yeah, we all worked for a couple months without pay.
Free. These guys work for free for me, so that tells you how much they like it here, you know. I mean, it's like.
Right.
Oh yeah, and then all these bills were piling up, and then my mom said, "Well, tell me." I got all the texts. My mom telling me to get a new bank account, get a new LLC from Fred Lucas, and my mom would just transfer everything over and all this stuff. And then they just said And then they're just like they like put the brakes and stopped it or something. You know, just because I put the Martinez name on there. But there's no way that I was ever going to be able to work with my brother. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you guys have had.
And I don't know what it is. I've never had an issue with my brother. He's just got a temper. And then, like Mike Brooks told me, it's like, Barry, you can't even rationalize somebody that's irrational or something like that.
That's the truth. Yep. Yeah, that's my biggest mistake as I do my job is so many times I try to think like, well, why don't they see it my way? And I have to catch myself and say, yeah,
And then I guess half the people nowadays are like like that Catherine girl. She was on that like I don't know that Klonopin, and they're on that Adderall. Half these girls nowadays are on these like antidepressants, and or half Americans are like on some sort of like prescription medication for their you know what I mean, or something. Yeah. Just go for a run and get some sunshine and fresh air. You know, that's the best drug right there.
Yeah, that's the truth. Well, I won't take up any more.
Okay.
Thank you for all your time. I appreciate it.
No problem, yeah. If you need to call me or anything, the door's always open.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I'll call Kristen sometime,
Okay.
probably tomorrow,
Okay, all right.
because I got a lot on my plate
Yeah,
from
if that
today.
email didn't come through, let me know.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
Do you need me to transcribe what happened? Because I kind of remember that day.
No, you did a good job.
Yeah, he was right where the trash in that tree was. Ritz and I kind of stopped and asked him, "Can I help you?" And then we got to, like, you know, in the camera, like about right here. So Ritz was like where that crack was or where that blue car was, and he goes like this. He goes, "Smile for the camera, Maritza." And that Maritza's like, "Whoa, how do you know my name?" You know, or something like that. Yeah.
Well, it was funny because I knew of the incident because he was upset with Mike Brooks, so I had been dealing with him over some FOIA requests that he had
Yeah.
made. So I knew I was concerned with his thought processes,
Yeah.
and then I heard Horn get dispatched to his house the day he made the complaint
Yeah.
about the
Taking pictures of him or
Yeah.
something from my roof.
So it was that next morning I was like, oh no, I hope that doesn't turn into something.
Yeah.
So the next morning I was getting a layout of exactly where your business was
Yeah.
in relation
you were
to his
just
house.
trying to, like, familiarize yourself.
Yes, better.
And then all of a sudden he's like right there. Or
And
something.
I see somebody, because I was like at Killbuck and Pearl, and I see somebody
Yeah.
standing in the middle of the intersection.
Uh-huh.
And then they're kind of looking, they're just standing there. And I'm like, what the heck? So I get closer,
Yeah.
and I notice it's him.
Yeah.
And then I see you guys are running not too far away, and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, whatever. And then it was a few hours later is when
Maritza called or something.
I hear
Yeah.
her calling out, and I'm like, I bet I was right on top of that, either right before or right after it
I think I
happened.
might have seen you turn right that way or up on the next street or something. I can't.
I
remember.
think you
But
guys-
Maritza said, "There's the police. There's the police," and I'm like, "Where? Where? I don't see or something."
I think I was slow rolling.
I think I remember
This
passing
way.
you or something. You were going where that car was going up that way.
Yeah.
Slow rolling. Yeah.
Yep.
But that's funny. I turned that GoPro on. At least, he did. He did say, "I know everything, and I know your name, and then I know what you do in the afternoon." That right there, that's not right. That's not cool.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's going to be a problem for him, is that you witnessed it, Maritza's statement.
And then I kind of got a half.
You've got half of it
Yeah.
on camera. Plus, I can say he was on foot.
Put him there at the time and date and that
at the
happened.
same
Yeah.
time. It says right in my report already that was written
Yeah.
a year ago.
Yeah. I asked him, "Is there something wrong, or can I help you?" I can't remember. I said something like that, and then he said something snarky back to me, and I'm like, "Whoa," you know?
Right.
Like, yeah. And then he walked down and said, "Smile for my camera, Maritza," and that's when it all started.
And then when I talked to Maritza, to even add more credibility to what all of us said about this incident, is the
Yeah.
first day I told Maritza, I said, well, what do you want to do? I don't know. She's like, I don't want you to do anything. I said, I'm going to do a report. But
Yeah.
I said, but if there's a second instance,
Yeah.
I think it's time where it's probably appropriate to get a PPO and or look at filing stalking charges.
Yeah.
And then it was probably 2 months later that
That all did happen. Yeah.
the second
Yeah.
group of, I mean, it wasn't the second instance, but the second call,
Yeah.
and she said, we need to do something. I said,
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
And because I was just hoping to let it
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah. Hopefully, it just would diffuse itself.
Because that's
Yeah.
what I told her. I said,
Yeah.
I think it may escalate if I go over there to confront
Yeah,
him.
I told Maritza that when you start filing PPOs, that'll sometimes escalate things and make that guy go even crazier and stuff.
Right.
Because that's what I was always worried about my brother. But now I'm glad I got it on him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Because he came over it was like, well, Sam Spice was the one that came out that day. It was, I don't know, whatever day it was, but I almost turned the door knob because I heard somebody jiggling and Julio was coming over. Maritza texted me. Julio just keeps me company when I embalm at night. And man, if I'd opened that door and my brother had got in, it'd probably been a fight to the death in that garage or something. And then he was sitting there punching that window, "You fucking faggot," or something. I thought he broke the window and I quit calling 911. Yeah.
Well, hopefully, I wish you all the luck
Yeah.
with all this.
Yeah.
But thank you for
Okay.
your time.
Yeah, God bless. Yeah, be safe out there.
Same to
yeah.
you. Same to you. Take care. Okay. All right.